Why face unlock is a bad idea? Nowadays, almost every new smartphone has a face unlock feature, which is terrible for security. When it comes to cell phones, using your face as an authentication method seems like the obvious choice. What a time-saving convenience, you were going to check your phone, after all. The whole smartphone market appears to concur. Although Apple didn't invent the concept of unlocking a smartphone with your face, the whole smartphone industry adopted it when Apple did with the iPhone X, as it always does. This feature was included on almost all of the phones displayed at Mobile World Congress 2018. Here's why it's a pretty awful trend. Actually, I don't consider facial recognition to be inherently negative. On the contrary, if done correctly, it is probably preferable than authentication based on PIN numbers or fingerprints. However, details may be the devil. We noted the intricacy of the recognition system while describing how Face ID operates. Along with some machine learning, safe storage, and processing, it uses a conventional camera, an infrared camera, and a dot projector. Apple is asking a significant premium, with the iPhone X going for $999, for the time and money it has invested in making the system quick, safe, and trustworthy. Other smartphone manufacturers face a conundrum as a result of that price. Although their products usually retail for considerably less, they nevertheless need to stay up with new features and specifications. They begin by eliminating elements that won't be immediately missed, such as a less expensive speaker here and slower storage there. Perhaps remove the infrared camera and the dot projector from the face unlock module, but preserve the functionality. It is after all a selling feature. Marketing materials highlight the facial recognition feature that lets you unlock your phone, but the ad language seldom goes into great detail about how it functions. Perhaps those organizations don't want to make it too evident how they dramatically decrease the sophistication, dependability, and security of their face authentication. Most of the time, face recognition on a cheap phone depends just on the front-facing camera and some simple algorithms, sometimes with the use of a flash to capture better pictures. But images, such as those taken from a social network profile, written on paper or shown on a screen, may readily mislead a normal 2D camera without an IR sensor or dot projector. Even some of the better ones are probably still vulnerable to forgery using masks made from 3D printers. An evil twin mask assault was successful at fooling even Apple's Face ID, but phones that rely just on photographs are poor gatekeepers. Not too horrible, but still quite nasty. The overall level of security for current phones will be weaker as a result of the widespread usage of face unlocking without suitable hardware. Fortunately, codes or fingerprints are more prevalent at the moment and tend to be the default authentication technique. Additionally, some manufacturers employ more reliable and difficult to sabotage technology, such iris recognition. The popularity of facial authentication, however, means that I anticipate an increase in the number of users of low-cost Android phones making the transition. Everything your iPhone can do, my phone can do too, and for a tenth of the price. Before enabling the facial recognition feature on your phone, we strongly advise double-checking all of its specifics. It must be extremely secure and unable to fall victim to pictures or masks, disclose your data, or handle data in an unsafe manner. Although fingerprint authentication isn't flawless, it is now more secure. For the time being, a 6-digit PIN is definitely your best chance.